Well, I say, if you live more than about 6 months, you're going to, experience some racism. Yeah, I've seen it. That is absolutely the case. Yes.
Want to give an example?
Well, actually, I was brought up in it. I brought up in Southern Illinois, which in Franklin County, and it was a completely white county, And my dad was very racist. Growing up, you think that's normal. Then when you get out of it, you think, wow, that is bad news. He's treating them differently than just because of the color of their skin or whatever. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I was actually brought up in there.
Some of the parents in the crowd would ask, why has MCA lowered their standards, or that team's ghetto? And even though we're the academic state champions, but I don't know, people just have a problem with how our team's evolving and they just don't like it. And then kind of like another time experienced something like that was when my dad and I went to go get some pasta in Anoka, and the strangers kind of walked up to us and called us the N-word and told us to go back to Brooklyn Center.
I had a situation kind of right in Brooklyn Park here, pulling out from my house, got a couple blocks down on 85th and it came to a stoplight, and there was a cop right to my right and I was to the left, and the light turned green. We both took off at the same time. I ended up getting pulled over like a block later after that, and the excuse he gave me was saying that I took too long to accelerate, which didn't make any sense at all to me. And then the first question that he came back to ask is, of course, I had my ID and insurance ready and stuff, and he looked at the address and asked, where am I renting at? So automatically, just assuming that I'm renting and I wasn't a homeowner, asked how did I get my car. Really kind of made me feel pretty uncomfortable in that situation. Then I had my son in the car with me as well, so it was a pretty bad situation. So.
Racism is something that is just dehumanizing, and just like I think it's important to see people for who they are instead of what they're made of, type of thing. I don't know, I think we should just walk with love.
A lot of problems with racism is that there's a lot of stereotypes that go into it as well. So a lot of times people look at people or Hispanics as the stereotype that they perceive in their mind, rather than getting to know them. And to me, that's a form of racism.
So what I think we need to do to end the whole racism problem, most of all, is love. To love others as much as you love yourself, really. And I think one verse that we all really need to apply is Philippians 2:3-5, and it says, "Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, rather in humility value others above yourself, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others." And I think if we value others above ourselves, then this world would be a lot better of a place. So.